ดีค่ะ I'm สดชื่น Lim Griang Gai and welcome to Be My Guest, the program that brings you successful stories of institutions and entrepreneurs in both international and domestic arena. In today's episode, we will be talking to our participants from different countries who are at 12th Asean Skill Competition hosted in Thailand to compete in different categories. Let's find out more about them right now. Joining us today is Mr. Sutisuk Goson, Director General of Department of Skill Development. สวัสดีค่ะ
สวัสดีครับ
Thank you for joining us today. First of all, let me ask you about how the ASEAN Skill Competition started.
ASEAN Skills Competition takes place every 2 years.
Okay.
So 10 member countries of ASEAN turns around to be the host of the competition. This year, Thailand is honored with hosting the 12th ASEAN competition this year. So this is our 12th competition this year, and Thailand will be the host of this competition. So this year, Police Major General Odun Sang Singkeo, the Minister of Labor, gives the policy to the Ministry of Labor, the Department of Skill Development, to organize this competition to be efficiently, and he would like all the competitors to compete fairly and to welcome all the 9 member countries to be he would like us to be the best host of this competition.
I see. Well,
Yes.
talking about, Thailand readiness to host this competition, how ready do you think Thailand is to host this competition here?
In fact, this is our second time that we host the ASEAN competition. So I think that we are very ready to welcome all the 9 member countries. Starting from the airport, we send our liaison to welcome all the delegates, and we take good care of them to the hotels and take good care of the competitors to come to this event. Then today is the first day of the competition.
Okay.
Yesterday, the opening ceremony took place at the Impact Muang Thong Thani Arena yesterday, just next to our challenger. This is the competition place, and the arena is the opening place of the competition. And the opening was graciously opened last night.
I see.
And I think that all the competitors, all our delegates were very happy with the opening ceremony. We celebrate the beginning of this competition, and today we start the competition this morning. I think that all the competitors are doing very well, and they are trying their best to become the best of ASEAN
Of course.
among them and among themselves.
Yes.
And they are doing very well so far. As far as I see, they are trying to be the best of ASEAN.
I see. That's great indeed. So what about the concept this year? What is the concept revolves around?
The competition aims at improving the youth skill standard and of course the competitiveness of this region,
I see.
because we hope that our investor would come to our region to invest, so that we have to prepare our workforce starting from the youth. The competitors are the youth, and they have to be well prepared to be the efficient workforce for our future economic development. And this event, this competition, is a very good arena for our competitors to try their skills, to improve their skills, and finally to become the efficient workforce for the region.
So speaking about the competition itself, how many categories are there in this competition?
This year, we are going to have 26 skill areas
Okay.
that the competitors are going to take the test projects this year.
I see.
And these these are all those 26 skills that are very, very needed for this year investment and economic growth. So I think that all these 26 skill areas are very proper and very, very in time that we put in the test projects this year.
I see. So how do you think Thailand benefits from hosting this competition this year?
Of course, all those 26 areas are very needed for the investment, and Thailand is going to grow in terms of the economic development. And I think that it's a policy of the government that we are going to give high importance to the engine of growth that we need to improve our competitiveness, especially in the field of the robotics, digital area, in terms of service and hospitality, which is very, very important for our tourism. And the last one is also is mechatronic, CNC, which are very, very important for the economic development and investment.
I see. So is there any expectations for the competition this year?
I think that we are trying our best to win all the 26 areas.
Of course.
Because I think that our competitors are trying very, very hard, and they are doing very well as far as I can see them from this morning. However, our competitors in 9 member countries are also very good. So I think that this will be the fair competition and a fair game for our younger generation in ASEAN member countries to try their best to become the best of ASEAN.
I see. Well, it's going to be a very fun competition, but at the same time, very close competition indeed, and hopefully Thailand will win so many medals as well.
Yes.
Well, thank you so much for joining us today and sharing with us the information. ขอบคุณค่ะ
ขอบคุณครับ สวัสดีครับ
สวัสดีค่ะ Thank you for joining us today. First of all, let me ask you to introduce yourself. Where are you from?
I'm from Malaysia.
Okay, and which category are you participating in?
I'm Beauty Strawberry.
And your name?
My name is Misha Lini, so call me Misha.
I see. Well, can you tell us a little bit about your skill, how you started entering the skill?
How I started, actually I have interest in doing nail art and everything. So when I joined to do nail art, so my principal asked me to try whole beauty skills. So I tried myself. So I came here today.
I see. How long ago was that?
Nearly 1 year plus.
Well, that's not long actually to actually start everything and be here.
Yeah.
So were there any awards that you've received before entering this competition?
Yes. I joined in Malaysian competition first before I come here. So I get bronze medal from Malaysia, and other than that I have silver for henna competition.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
I see. And all of that was in Malaysia?
Yeah, all of that in Malaysia.
I see. So let's talk about the process of being chosen to be the representative of Malaysia in the ASEAN level, which is, a big deal here.
Yeah.
So can you tell us a little bit of the process that you have to go through?
It's quite hard because when I train, I don't used to like it. Here is most, everyone has skills. So here they will see our safety and hygiene more. So I have to like, if I touch a chair also I have to sanitize my hand, like everything.
I see.
So there's a lot of procedures to do actually. So it's quite hard.
I see. So it's more about the little things here.
Yeah, little things.
I see.
Yeah.
So how many competitions did you have to go through before, being chosen?
3.
3.
Yeah.
What are they? Can you tell us a bit about that?
We call us as a pre-competition at Malaysia. Then you have to go for finals. Then Asian here.
I see.
Yeah.
So since it's a big thing and it's a big stage, let's say, how did you prepare yourself for this competition?
Actually, first you must have the interest.
Of course, the
Yeah.
passion basically.
Yeah, passion. So, and at first, for serious, I don't have that passion. So my principal showed me the row, how to go and everything. So I went through all that, and of course, yeah, I get scolded many times and
Of
everything.
course, it's part
yeah.
of the process.
Yeah,
I see.
so quite hard also.
I see. So, how would you say, how ready are you for this competition?
I'm 99%.
Where's
Yeah.
the 1%?
Because it's 30% of changes, so there's a lot to think actually.
I see.
Yeah.
So you just finished from one of the competition
Yeah,
here.
I
The first round.
Yeah, first
basically.
round.
So
yeah.
can you tell us what did you have to go through?
Okay, the hardest part is toweling. So the amount of towel that I use in my training, that's not given here.
Ah, okay.
So
So they
I
count the amount of towels you used as
Yes.
well. That's interesting.
Yeah, so here I don't get that much of amount, so I have to manage.
So how many did you get?
Normally I'll use like 13 small towels.
Okay.
They only give me 10, so like 2
Okay.
are
It's
missing.
not too much difference.
But the use of important is quite a lot.
Yeah, I think so. For you, it might be a
Yeah.
lot. I see. So let's talk about your skill here.
Yeah,
Since
sure.
you know you had like a long road, basically, you told us that you know you had a problem with your passion, with the
Yeah.
overall beauty
Yeah.
thing here. So what do you think? How or even how do you think this skill would take you in the future?
Okay, my parents actually, because I took electrical engineering first.
Okay, which is totally different.
Totally different.
Yes.
Yeah. So after that, I couldn't. Actually, my mother is one of the senior to enter the electrical engineering. So
Okay.
she forced me to do that.
Of course.
So I have no interest in that. My skills are more to colors,
I
arts,
see.
and everything. So when I joined to nail art and nail course, then my principal asked to go here. So why not I try?
Yeah.
And my passion is I want to achieve something for my parents. So
Of course.
I tried it,
I see.
and I'm standing here today. They are proud of me.
Of course.
Yeah.
So, what would you say is your strongest selling point compared to the other competitors here?
My strongest point, I like to smile.
Oh, that's a good thing.
Yeah. And yeah, of course, it's nervous, but I don't show it.
Yeah, that's also a good
Yeah.
thing. So, you know, everyone has a different, let's say, skill here that they're good
Yes.
at. Which is, let's say, some people are good at spa treatment, some people are good, like you say, nail art.
Yeah.
So when it comes to here, what do you think is the
Of course,
the
nails.
most important thing that they should have to win this competition?
Of course, they must have skills, the basic skills.
Yeah.
Moreover, they have to know the safety and hygiene of the beauty, because normally they will do like salon type of things. So competition and salon type is totally different actually.
I
So
see.
they have to know what is that. Sure, they can do.
I see.
Yeah.
I see. So what do you think about this competition itself? How do you think it can open up doors for you?
Sorry.
Like, does it create more opportunities for you by entering this competition?
Of course. Like now I'm entering here, so when I study, I have to pay my loan also because I took loan for my studies.
I see.
If I take something from my Malaysia, sure they will pay me something so I
Of
can
course.
settle up my loans and everything, and also I can become a good trainer from Malaysia, and I can teach the others, my
see.
juniors actually.
Definitely. You, of course, you'll be a good teacher with
Yeah.
lots of experiences now in
Yeah,
hand.
sure.
And lastly here, what about for some few words for the younger generation who wants to be like you, or maybe they don't know the passion or the right way to go?
Yeah, this is the most important question. Like normally parents, like they were forced to ask to study doctor, lawyer, something else,
Yes.
right? Actually, that's wrong. They have to choose their skills or they have to choose what they like. There's nothing like you have to study for this, then you can earn. Even skills can earn money more.
I see. Passion is more important.
Yes.
I see. Well, unfortunately, that's all the time we have. Thank you so much for coming
Thank you.
in and sharing with us your experience.
Thank you.
ขอบคุณค่ะ สวัสดีค่ะ Thank you for joining us today. First of all, can you introduce yourself?
Yes, I'm Henry Chamlan. I'm 21 years old. I came from Philippines.
I see. So, which category are you participating?
I participating category on welding technology.
I see. Can you tell us about your skill and how you started?
I started from my school and I learned it so from more than 1 year.
Okay.
I can improve my skills. Then I love welding. That's why I'm here.
I see. So, since you represent Philippines
Yes.
in this competition, which is a very big competition,
Yes.
so can you tell us about the process of how were you chosen? Why did they choose you?
They chose me because I'm a winner from provincial sales competition, regional sales competition, then zonal sales competition for Philippines.
I see. So how do you think how well you are prepared to compete in this competition?
I'm so prepared, especially for myself, for a healthy living,
Okay.
and for my skills also. I also prepared much.
I see. So talking about your skill, how did you prepare yourself for this? Did you practice more or what did you do to prepare for this?
I do more practices and I just have more than 6 months to practice. Then I already need to beat the standards. That's how I
see.
prepare.
I see. Well, lastly here, for our viewers who may be, from the Philippines maybe, who are looking at you and maybe want to be like you to compete in such a stage here, what would you say would be the best way to do so? Your advice?
For me, just dream big and put yourself into your skills, then love your skills, and don't stop practicing and learn more, and to improve your skills and just enjoy.
I see. Well, thank you so much for coming in. ขอบคุณค่ะ
Thank you. Thank you.
สวัสดีค่ะ
สวัสดีครับ
Thank you for joining us today. First of all, can you introduce yourself?
Okay, my name is Pumin Hiransunthorn, or you can call me P. I am the fourth year student at Dusit Thani College. Study about hospitality industry in major of culinary art and kitchen management.
I see. So, which category are you competing in this competition?
I do cooking.
I see.
Yes.
So, can you tell us a little bit about your skill here? How did it started?
Actually, I have to go back 1 year ago.
Yeah.
I do a competition at the Thai Fec, TUCC Thai Fec
I see.
2016. And then I think that teacher, they see something in me and they invite me to join the cooking, like a competition cooking in the college to represent the college to compete again at the provincial.
I see. I see. So, since you're representing Thailand in the ASEAN stage, which is a big stage here,
Yes.
can you tell us, the process of being chosen and why are you chosen?
In this competition, we have to pass about 3 competition, like in the college, the provincial,
Yes.
They divide it 12 provincial
Okay.
before to the
I see.
national competition.
I see.
And after national competition, we go to ASEAN competition.
Okay, so it has to be 3 other
Yes.
stages before this.
Yes.
So it has been a rough competition.
Yes, very.
Definitely. And a long time because
Long
it's
time.
3 competitions,
Yes.
right?
1
So,
year.
how did you prepare yourself for this competition?
This competition, I have a good coach. Can I mention his name?
Of course.
Yes, his name is Jatuporn Jingnisuk. I think he is one of the best chef in Thailand. and he have the many knowledge and he passed on me. So he prepared me a lot and I train a lot about 2 or 3 months.
I see.
That is I think that is the hard work with to do like a training.
Yes.
Yes.
Of course. So, how would you say how ready are you for this competition?
Actually, I have to say that I'm so ready because I prepared this competition for about 2 and 3 months. No more ready. Like I can.
This is the top.
Yes.
Okay, I see. Very confident. Well, that's a good thing. So, since you've been competing with, other competitors here and you're basically cooking the same menu.
Yes.
So, how are you unique from the other? How can you show your uniqueness in the competition?
I have to say that in this competition we can do a unique dish.
I see.
We have to follow the rules, the strict rules. If they told us what they want we to do, we have to do.
I see.
What thing we can't do, we can do.
I see. So you have to follow the rules strictly.
Yes. The one who can follow the rules most, he is the winner.
Okay, I see. So let me ask you about the competition itself. So today you just competed in the first stage,
Yes.
and there are 3 days.
Yes.
So can you tell us a little bit more about this?
Okay, there are 3 days of competition. The first day of mine is they call Module 1.
Okay.
It's a vegetarian canapé and lemon meringue tart.
Okay.
It's divided to 2.
I see.
And next day is the Module 2.
Okay.
They divide to 2. They have the seafood pasta and fish main course for the casual dining. And the last day, that is the third day, is the fine dining. They have the 3 course of dish. The first course is a chicken consomme, and the second course is main course lamb, and the last is the chocolate lava.
I see.
Yes.
I see. So there's a lot of things you have to do here.
Yes, it's 7 menus.
I see. But each day is, divided into
Yes.
like 2 or 3.
2, 3. Yes.
I see. So lastly here, how would you advise your younger generation here who is looking at you and maybe want to follow your path but don't know where to start? What would be your advice?
Actually, I'm lucky because I know what I want to do since I was young.
I see.
And I want to tell the younger people, I think they should find themselves that what they want to do in the future. If they can find it faster, they can do it faster and earlier than the others. So if you know what you want, you go straight, go through it. You find information, you ask for the people who knows, include me. Yes, you can ask me. I will help, and I think people that you ask will help you.
I see. Well, unfortunately, that's all the time we have.
Yes.
Thank you so much for
Thank you.
joining us and sharing your experience.
Thank you.
ขอบคุณค่ะ
ขอบคุณครับ
The 12th ASEAN Skills Competition aims to promote skills standards in the ASEAN region, as well as to motivate youths to develop their skills to meet international standards and current technology. Young talents from 10 ASEAN countries participating in the World Skills ASEAN Bangkok 2018 will compete for medals in 26 skills, such as automotive technology, cooking, electrical installations, electronics, hairdressing, Internet of Things, mobile robotics, and restaurant service. Well, that's all the time we have for this episode. Thank you for tuning in. See you again next time. สวัสดีค่ะ